I'm weekendEMO, and these are your abridged patch 15 notes. Say goodbye to old Factory. In patch 15, Factory has received a major rework and an aim to make the map fit more in line with the aesthetic of other maps. Included in the rework are all new textures and geometry, less dead ends, adjusted spawns and extracts, more loot, and new tasks. It'll be interesting to see if these changes diversify the playstyle and overall flow of this map, otherwise many of these players might have to deal with PMC Karma. Welcome to PMC Karma. Tarkov has added a new hidden parameter called Karma. The Karma value changes depending on the player's actions. Generally, it can be increased by adhering to a more open playstyle and decreased for a dishonest playstyle. The number of triggers that change the value of Karma will always be increasing, and the triggers themselves will be adjusted and balanced further. In some cases, Karma changes can be tracked by a distinctive sound notification. Basically, BSG is telling us nothing about what PMC Karma is and how the f*** it works, or even how to gain or lose it. So get nerds and good luck, because otherwise the new boss Partisan is coming for you. He appears in forest type locations and is more likely to appear in a raid with low karma PMCs to hunt them down. He also prefers a stealthy approach, hiding in the terrain and setting traps in advance, which is great because silent footsteps and booby traps are all that was missing from this game. Speaking of booby traps, tripwires have finally made it to Tarkov. A single-use consumable item, the tripwire installation kit, is required to install the tripwire. In one of the better moves of this patch, the item cannot be found in raid or bought on the fleet and will only be available for purchase by completing Jaeger's task chain. We've also got new Hideout Zones, the gear rack and the cultist circle, the latter of which comes pre-built if players purchase the controversial Unheard edition. There are also new weapons including the Uzi, SR3M, the Desert Eagle in both 50 AE and 357, and a slew of updated weapon models and improvements. A few notable quality of life improvements have been made, including optic zoom adjustments, possibly ending the era of AB toggle zoom and moving everything to a sliding scope. I'm interested to see how these changes affect the heavy use of LPVOs in combat moving forward. We also finally have a drop-down list for grenades. A new hotkey, G, is available on the quick access bar. It will display the grenade the player will equip first. You can select the specific grenade you'd like to use by holding G. It also appears they have added the ability to activate TAC devices and flashlights by pressing or holding a hotkey, which might finally make ease of using separate flashlights and TAC devices. Sound has also received a major rework that's so expansive and convoluted it is going to take some major testing from some respected content creators before we finally get a full grasp on what these changes mean. These changes include another rework of the active headset system, so stay tuned for more information on that. I'm curious to see how these changes will play out. This update adheres to the major content patch every other wipe mentality BSG has embraced, with mostly small content changes to address bigger quality of life issues to appease the fix your game Nikita crowd. Unfortunately, nowhere on the patch notes does it mention any further adjustments to the armor system, with only a few balancing changes to ammo availability found anywhere on the patch notes. We'll be going over more of these notes as the days and weeks go on, so if you like this sort of thing, be sure to leave a comment, like the video, or subscribe for future updates. If you want to read the full patch notes, I've linked them below in the description. Until the next one, love, peace, and chicken grease. weekendEMO out.